Hey guys, it's Amy coming at you live from Yokohama. If you like what you're seeing here, please go ahead and like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Also, if you know somebody that this kind of thing could help, then please share it with your friends. Okay, so this is kind of free English. It's a really good resource. I'm hoping I want to help as many people as I can. So yeah, I'm looking to help people, and I can help more people with your help. Okay, so help me help others. Okay, all right. So we got Kanchan and Kazumi. Hello. And hello, Saban Khan from Turkey. Wow, from Istanbul. Hello and welcome. Yeah, so this week has been pretty busy. I've been doing a lot of marketing studying, and anyone who knows me knows that I do not like studying. I love learning, but studying is like, so it's a bit difficult. Yeah. So, our Turkish person has left the building. All right. Nice to see you anyways. So, but, yeah, so I have to, as a freelancer, I'm responsible for getting my own clients and getting my own students. So it's a lot of responsibility, but hopefully I'm up to the challenge. So yeah, but so I've been doing a lot of studying. Oh, it's been really exhausting. The trainer that I'm using, his voice is very soft and his intonation is a little bit flat. So it's really calming and it kind of puts me to sleep a little bit, but the information is super good. So I'm just like, so I'm taking lots of notes, and hey, Mayumi, taking lots of notes, learning a lot, and yeah, so also exciting news. I did one here. Yeah, so I have now learned. I got the nice, beautiful background for fall. Hopefully it's gonna start feeling like fall. Today was a warm day, but yeah, so I learned how to add subtitles on YouTube. So this is something that's very important to me, because whenever I watch TV, videos, movies, things on YouTube or Instagram, I love it when there are captions available. So I want to also provide captions. So if people are watching on the bus or something and they don't want to listen to it, they don't have earphones or something, I want them to be able to just read whatever I'm saying and enjoy it in that way. So I think I can kind of broaden my audience and help more people by doing that. So so today is going to be the first test. I'm going to test the captions. So the replay will go instantly up on Instagram TV, but the YouTube replay will take, I'll work on it tonight, but depending on the length of the live broadcast, or rather depending on the length of the video, will determine how quickly the YouTube machine can automatically understand what I'm saying. And then there's a second step that I have to do, which is to go in and what YouTube does is they, how can I say it? They transcribe everything. So they write everything out for me, which is fantastic, saves me so much time. But they don't have any kind of punctuation. So like capital letters, big letters, or periods or anything like that. It's just words. So any kind of edits that I want to do, I'm going to make it look more professional Because if it's just words, 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 what I'm selling is I'm selling English and quality English. So it doesn't make sense for me to have, a great quality video with terrible subtitles. I think maybe it's better to have no subtitles than bad subtitles. So that's my experiment for tonight and possibly into tomorrow, because if it takes a long time for YouTube to comb through the information, then maybe I might leave it until tomorrow morning. But we'll see what happens. I'm really excited. So the longer the video, the longer it takes, which makes sense. But yeah, so I'm excited. But yeah, so I'm hoping that the replay will have subtitles and they'll be beautiful and it'll be able to, help people who either can't because of their current circumstances on the bus or on the train, or people who, I have students who are a bit hard of hearing, so they can't hear things very clearly. And I don't want to exclude them as viewers, because I'm a very inclusive kind of person. If there's anybody, I don't want to exclude them. Just maybe mean people who are rude. Yeah, I'll exclude them. But if you have hearing problems or something, like I want to be able to deliver the same messages to those people as well. So yes. But yeah, so it's been a really busy week. I'm super tired today because my stamina is a little bit low this last week. I think because of it's as my husband called it, allergies 2.0. So it's the seasonal allergies that are the autumn or fall, allergies. So, we have a new person. So Dev Singh, hello, Dev Singh. Oh, Dev Singra. Oh, no, Dev Singh. All right. How are you? Welcome. So yeah, so I'm having kind of autumn allergies, and it's a little bit of a kind of a stuffy, sniffly nose, and I'm good, Dev Singh. How are you? And a little bit. It's not a constant cough, but I am experiencing an occasional cough that's really strong. So I don't want people to think I have corona. I don't have corona. But yeah, so Dev Singh says he's great. That's fantastic. Me too. Please let me know, Dev Singh, if you have any questions about English. I'm very happy to help you. Yeah, so that's kind of what my body's been going through. Something bad happened today. So, okay. I've been in Japan for almost 7 years now. Oh my God. And I bought a bicycle within the first 6 months of my coming to Japan. And I bought it from a man. I bought it secondhand, and I bought it from a man who was returning to his home country of India. And it's just a manual, just like a mamachari. I have no idea how long he owned it, but it was in good shape. It was very cheap. It was only 7,000 yen. We transferred the paperwork and I registered it, and it was great, and it's really served me well for quite a long time. For the past year or so, maybe 2 years, small problems have been adding up, and I had to, replace the back tire for some reason. I don't remember, but I had to replace the back tire, which was 4,000 yen. So I'm like, that's a little expensive considering the bike was only 7,000 yen to begin with. But, I kind of kept putting money into it, just coins, just, 100 yen here, 200 yen there. And Dev Singh, I'll get right to your question about pronunciation. Okay, so after I finish this story. So go ahead and type your question about pronunciation, and I'll check it as soon as the story is done. So I was thinking, and I've been thinking for a long time, that I really want an assist bicycle. Assist bicycle is Japanese English, but we would call it an electric bicycle, or an electric assist bicycle. So, yeah, I really want one, but they're about 100,000 yen new, and I don't really want to buy a used one because of the battery. So if because the battery life goes down, and I'm sure that replacing the battery will be very expensive. So I'm really thinking about, here's one, to bite the bullet. Ugh, this is a real big idiom. So to bite the bullet. Okay, so a bullet comes from a gun, right? So a bullet is the thing that comes out of a gun. So in maybe the Wild West, they would have you take a bullet and bite it. So, if you were cut in the military or something and they didn't have anything to kill the pain, so you would have to take a bullet and bite it, and then they would sew you up, and so painful, but otherwise you might hurt your mouth or bite your tongue or something, I don't know. But that's kind of where it comes from. So yeah, so I'm thinking about biting the bullet because spending that much money is very painful. Yeah. But I think it's going to be necessary, and so I don't have to talk with my husband, but I'm going to talk to my husband, and we'll make the right decision for me. But I'm strongly leaning towards buying an electric bicycle. Not electronic, although it does have electronics on it. All right. So, because the whole reason this even came up is because I had a blowout on my back tire. I was so proud of myself. I went to many different places, and I went to Dihabiti, and I went to the supermarket, and I went to the bakery, and I went to the dry cleaners, and I'm finished, and I'm going, and I'm riding my bicycle to the grocery store, the final grocery store, and as I'm riding, there goes my back tire. My back tire is it's gone. So, why? But that's the way it is. All right. So that's my bicycle story. That's what happened today. Okay, so Dev Singh asks, I want to know about T pronunciation. How many sounds does T have? That is a fantastic question, and it kind of depends on the country of the person that you're asking. So I'm American, so I wonder if I can find it and show you guys. Hang on. Well, let me see if I can find it, because I have a perfect graphic for this. Let me just take a look. Here we go. Haha, found it. So, okay, so when we have T, so if you think about, UK versus US English, right? So when you think about British people, they love to drink tea. Okay, so they love to drink tea, so that's the way you can remember. They love to pronounce tea. Americans, we do not like to pronounce tea. So the way you can remember this is British people love tea, Americans like coffee, right? So no tea, okay? All right, so British people, for example, the word water, okay? So this is in England, they would say water, so the T is there, okay? But in the US, especially where I'm from in California, I would say water. So do you see what happened there? The T sound changed to a D. So instead of a T, we say D. And the reason for this, the T and the D have the same mouth shape. So watch my mouth. T, D. It's the same mouth shape. There's the only difference is that, so we have voiced and unvoiced sounds. So voiced, we use our voice box here. If you find the two bones, you can't see my bones because I'm too fat. But if you find the two bones here, and then in the middle here, we have our voice box. When I was a small child in school, I remember they taught us about our voice box and how to vibrate and how to use this voice box. So it's very, very important to know about the voice box. So Dev Singh, I'm not sure which country you're in. Maybe with Singh, maybe from Punjab. So yes, so I would say "Como está cal" to you. Yes. And let's see. So that's the that's for T and D. It's the same sound pair. So it's two sounds. One is using the voice box. The other one is pushing air out of the mouth. So can you guess which one is T? Okay. Yeah, from India. Nice. Hello. Yeah, so the T, so it's T, T. So if you put like there, T, T, actually it comes out here, T, T. You can feel the air hitting your hand. That's why I moved my hand down. But if you go T, T, you don't feel any vibration. So for D, that's the voiced sound. So we vibrate and we say D, D. It's the same shape, it's the same motion of the mouth, but you're vibrating D, D. And if I put my mouth D, D, I can feel a little bit of air, but not, so T is air is coming out, D is the vibration here. So British people will say, or British English, so that comes from Australia and everything like that. So Americans are the only ones, we like to think we're special or something, but so Americans don't say the T, we don't like it. So if it's at the beginning of a word or at the end of the word, we will say it. For example, the word tent, tent. We say the beginning, the end, no problem. But if we have it in the middle, not so much. Okay? So what we'll do is we will change the T to a D. So for example, butter. British English will say butter, butter. But American English will say butter, butter. So butter. So we changed it to the D. Okay? And water is my other example here. Or sometimes, so most times we'll change to D, but sometimes we will drop the T sound completely. For example, if you have a cat and the cat has a baby, right? What is a baby cat called? What's the name of a baby cat? So the way you spell it is Kitten. Okay, so maybe you're thinking, kitten? Kitten? No. Because to us, it sounds a little bit too much like child, like kid, right? But, so what we do is we drop it. So we'll say kitten, kitten. So there's no T, there's no D sound, nothing. We eliminate it completely. But an important thing to remember is that we keep the same amount of beats in the word. So we don't say kin, we say kitten, kitten, instead of kitten, kitten, okay? So that's what we have to do, because sometimes I hear people say like kin. I'm like, no. You can't squish the word into one syllable, into one beat. You have to keep it as two. So kitten, yes. And it's very interesting too, because you also have the R sound. So this is opposite. So Americans, we love R. We love R. R is like our favorite sound in the world. I don't know why. But British people do not like it. Okay, so if I tell you about this, if I was British, I would say this is my my arm. But because I'm American, I'll say this is my arm, my arm. Ugh, sorry, need some water. You're gonna get. I'm gonna get that allergy cough. I can feel it coming. Hopefully, I don't have a coughing fit. I might. Yeah, sounds terrible. Okay, sorry. So yeah, so British people will tend to drop that R sound. So I want to show you the my graphic here. So we have oops, there's my ring light. So we have UK versus US, and you have you can think about British people like to drink tea. And so you can think of the hearts and the broken hearts. So UK people love tea. US people do not like tea. But UK doesn't like R. Americans love R. And you have the drop or change. Okay? If that makes sense, I hope it does. That's one of the charts. That's an Amy original. So yes, so now I can switch back. And yes. So does that help you, Dev Singh? I hope so. And if anyone has any questions about that or about any other pronunciation, I love teaching pronunciation. So yeah. And because I'm American, I can teach American pronunciation pretty well. But did you know, it's very interesting. Sorry, making this go away. Yeah, it worked. Very nice. Good. So, yes, so Dev Singh said, thanks a lot. Yes, of course. Thank you. Good. I'm happy it helped you. So, yeah, what was I saying? I said, did you know? I was going to say something really cool, and now I forget. American English. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I remember now. Of course, the U.S. is such a huge country. And we have many different accents, and even saying the word water is different on the East Coast than on the West Coast. So I'm from California, so I speak what's known as California English. So there are things like, for me, the word COT and CAUGHT, I say them the exact same way. I say caught and caught. I just say them the same way. But people in the Midwest, around like Minnesota, Wisconsin area, and people on the East Coast, like New York, Pennsylvania, things like that, New Jersey, they will say it differently. I can't emulate it. It's very interesting. I had a friend who, she was from Philadelphia and in Pennsylvania, and the way she said corn was very interesting to my husband and I, who are both like, I'm third generation Californian, and my husband is second or third. Yeah, so we're both from California. We're definitely long-term California people. So the way that we say things are very, very similar. So we both looked at our friend and were like, what? Why did you say corn that way? So the way that she would say it, it sounded more like corn. I'm like, that's not right. But it's right, because, I mean, she's American. So, yeah, it's very interesting. So, yes. So if you guys have if you ever have any questions about pronunciation, I love teaching pronunciation. So please, by all means. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on. Okay. Oh no. Well, I had an emoji here, which was the tongue, and it was like, meh. But to show tongue twisters. But apparently when I was saving, it deleted my emoji. Boo. What? Wait. So Dev Singh says there's too much difference between my husband and my age. No, there's only 4 years difference. Oh, maybe generation. No. We're the same generation. Definitely, we're the same generation. So no, he's only 4 years older than me. 4 years. So yeah, if it was a generation gap, I don't think I could do that. I know a lot of people can do that, but no, I can't. No. We're definitely the same generation. So yes, that was interesting. But yeah, so tongue twisters. Yeah, sorry. So he says now I understand. Yeah, sorry about that. That's my mistake. So when I was saying third generation Californian, so that means that my parents and my grandparents were born in California. So before that, my great-grandmother came from Nebraska. And I don't know about my father's side, where they came from. But yeah, so third generation native Californian. And my husband, his parents, one of his parents was born in California, the other was born in New York. But then on his father's side, so his grandfather was born in California, I think so. But yeah, that's what I mean by generation. So my grandparents, my parents, and me, I'm third generation of native Californian. So yeah, so tongue twisters. So one of my students and I, we were playing with tongue twisters. Oh, they're so difficult sometimes, aren't they? I don't know why I chose this one, because I'm silly and it's so difficult, but I'll give it a try, okay? So, do you guys know this one? So if I look at it, I always mess it up, so I'm gonna look away and say it. She sells seashells by the seashore. Oh, see, I did it. So now I'll look at it. She sells seashells by the seashore. Oh, I did it. Yay! Yeah. So these are tongue twisters, and yeah, these really exercise your mouth. So, there are many muscles in your face. Your tongue is a muscle. That's why it's so important to be able to move it in the right position for good pronunciation. And yeah, so yeah, she sells seashells by the seashore. Yes. So you have the seashore. So yes, one of my favorite ones is I didn't type it, but maybe you can look up Peter Piper. And I'll put it when I upload it to YouTube, I'll put it in the show notes so that you can find out Peter Piper. So yes, yeah, because otherwise I would have had to save it. I didn't save it. So yeah, so Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where is the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? I can say it more quickly. Are you ready? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where is the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Oh, I messed up! Ah! Yep. So, and then I love the woodchuck one. Woodchuck is my favorite tongue twister. All right, so the way it goes, thank you. So Dev Singh gave me a cool face, and Kanchan gave me a little hands, and I got hearts. Yay, hearts. So, okay, so the way that the woodchuck one goes, so a woodchuck it's kind of like a beaver. Okay, so Dev Singh says now you need some water. You're probably right. I should take a drink of water. Good looking out. Thank you. Thanks for the reminder. Woodchuck. So I'll kind of explain the tongue twister first, and then I'll say it. So a woodchuck is kind of like a beaver. It's like that's all I got. So it's kind of like a beaver, and then so it's a woodchuck. That's the name, okay? But also the word chuck means to kind of throw or toss. And so we have, so how much wood, like a small log, right? So how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? And then the answer is, he'd chuck all the wood that I know. I'll do with gestures, right? So we'll do woodchuck. So woodchuck, chuck, wood. Okay, let's try it. So how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? The answer, he'd chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. All right, so ready? Let's do the whole thing smoothly, okay? So how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He'd chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Yes, it's very silly, but yeah, that's just the way it is. So, okay, now I can do it quickly. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He'd chuck all the wood that a woodchuck could if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Deb Singh says, great, thank you. Yeah. I like tongue twisters. I'm just like a big kid, and they're just fun to say. All right, but yeah, she sells seashells by the seashore. Oh, so difficult. Okay, are you ready? Let's try one in Japanese. Oh my God, I don't know if I can do it. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. So let's see here. Mayumi says amazing. Thank you. All right. So this one is, okay, the kanji I kind of like, I know, but I forget. So I'm going to use my cheat sheet right here. So we have aka pajama, ki pajama, cha pajama. So in English, it's red pajamas, yellow pajamas, brown pajamas. Oh. Aka. Oh. So Kazumi says, Akamaki. Amamaki gami. What? Oh, I can't do that one. Oh my God. Akamaki gami. Oh, that's hard. That's hard. Yeah, pajamas. Yes, exactly. Okay, so Kazumi, tomorrow, please tell me that one again. Okay, oh my God. Yeah. Aomaki gami. That one I got. But yeah, so aka pajama, ki pajama, cha pajama. Aka pajama, ki pajama, cha pajama. Aka pajama, ki pajama, cha pajama. Pajana. Oh well. Yeah, so let's see. So aomaki gami. Okay, so so the rule, like the rule of tongue twisters is, or kind of the goal, is to say the yeah, so Mayumi gave me a thumbs up. Yeah, pajama. Okay, so Dev Singh says that pajamas are very famous in India, or in India also. Very nice. So yeah. I wonder what Indian pajamas are like. Probably very comfortable, I think. Lots of beautiful fabrics in India. Beautiful fabrics. I love the saris. Yeah, so pretty. Okay, so Kazumi says, makigami. Rolling paper. So makigami is the paper. Okay. Whenever I think of maki, I think of Minami Makigahara. Minami Makigahara. Does it have rolling paper in it? No. Minami Makiga, oh, yeah, Makigahara. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, actually, my student that we were talking about lots of tongue twisters. Yeah, I think he told me about that one too, but I think the pajama one was easier for me to, they're words that I know. So I know the different colors. I know pajamas, of course. So yeah, very interesting. So yeah, different color pajamas. Yes. All right. Yeah. So that was interesting. Does anyone have any questions at this point? So I have a few more slides for us to do, but I want to open the floor for questions because that's what we do here. So, okay, Dev Singh has to go now. So yes, please join next time. Yep, tell your friends, come on in. I'm happy to answer questions. I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so let's move on then if nobody else has any questions. Okay, so let's take a look at raise or grow. What's the difference here? So what is the difference between raise and grow? Raise and grow. Bye, Dev Singh. Thank you. Raise or grow? No ideas? Nobody? Oh, you're so shy. Okay, so to raise, we raise children. We grow plants. So they're both taking something small and making them bigger, right? But in terms of plants, trees, things like this, I can't say not alive because they are alive, but so kind of like plants, and then raise is for animals. Or you could say flora and fauna, but that's a little complicated, isn't it? But yeah, so raise children, raise chickens, raise, what else can we raise? Raise your arms. But grow flowers, grow a tree, grow vegetables in your garden, grow, okay? All right, and then next, let's take a look at another or. So what about buy or purchase? Buy or purchase? It's a little tricky, isn't it? So to buy something, this is kind of everyday speech. So, so I don't say I'm going to the store to purchase some ice cream. I'll say I'm going to the store to buy some ice cream. So these two levels are kind of consumer or the customer and shop, the shop staff. Okay, so the shop staff will say purchase, the customer will say buy. Okay, so if I say, would you like to purchase a lesson? Yes, you would. Please buy a lesson. But I don't want to say, would you like to buy a lesson? Actually, I might, just because that's the kind of, it's very, my lessons are very, very casual. So I don't want to have like, oh, you must use this high level of speech. I don't really care. I think everyday English is just fine in most cases. If I was working at a store, yes, I would have to use store English because I'm working there. It's my job. But my job is to teach people real English. So yes, but they both have the same meaning. To to buy, to purchase, it's the same meaning. Just a little bit different level. So it's not polite or impolite, formal or informal. Nah, it's who is saying the word. Is it a shop staff? A shop staff? No, that's Japanese. That's Japanese. So, are they a member of the shop staff, or is it your friend? Your friend would never say, let's purchase some ice cream. No, let's purchase some shoes. No, let's buy some shoes. Yes, okay. All right, so next one. Okay, so this is our last slide of the day. So this is just over and just under. Okay, so just over is, so for example, if I have something I want to buy, okay, and it's 10,100 yen. Okay, so, and I want to tell my husband, hey, I want to buy this thing, what do you think? And he might, so instead of saying, oh, it costs 10,100 yen, it's so long to say. So I might say it's just over 10,000 yen, right? So it's just over 10,000 yen. Or if it's like 9,980 yen, right? Yeah. Yeah, 9,980 yen. I'll just say it's just under 10,000 yen. So we use this just. Just is a very, very useful word, and it usually means not only. Only is a similar word, but we use it in a different way. Just is like, now I know we have an Indian audience, so I don't want to say too much in Japanese, but giri, right? So it's just over. It's just under. I just missed the train. I just caught the train, right? So it's I almost didn't. Or I almost, not I almost did. I almost didn't is okay, but I almost did, then you did. There's no almost doing, but there's almost not doing. That, complicated. Interesting. But yeah. Just. I need just a little more time. I need just a minute. Okay? And you'll hear this too. Just a minute. Just a moment. Right? So if I... such an embarrassing example, but for example, if my husband and I are coming home on the train and I want to stop at the restroom on the way back to our house, I'll say, just a minute, I want to go to the bathroom. And yeah, so we say bathroom, restroom, ladies' room, but toilet, we don't like to say toilet. Americans do not like to say the word toilet. And we don't call it a water closet. That's British. So British people can call it a water closet. A lot of Americans don't know what a water closet is. So it's like, oh, let's go to the WC. Huh? What's the WC? Like Winston Churchill? Yeah. So we don't know what a WC is. Well, some of us do, but a lot of us don't because we do not have them. So yeah, so ladies' room, restroom, bathroom, powder room, ladies' or men's room. Yeah, so yes, I have more notes, but I wasn't able to cover all my topics today because, again, it's been extremely busy today, but I've been very productive. So yes, but unless anybody has any questions, we'll go ahead and finish for today. Does anyone have any questions before we go? I'll take a drink of water. Dev Singh's always looking out for me. No questions? All right. Thank you guys so much for coming today. And yeah, so look for that replay on YouTube. And of course, give it a like, subscribe, please, and tell your friends about it. Mayumi says, take a good rest. Thank you. So I will. I think I will really sleep well tonight. So yeah, and Kazumi, I'll see you tomorrow. Kanchan said something, but it didn't come through. Kanchan, you can say it again. I don't know what you said. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it says blank. Nothing is there. I'm sorry I missed your message, Kanchan. Yes, so yeah, I will see you guys later. So Mayumi, I'll see you on Thursday, okay? So yeah, I hope your mom's doing better, okay? All right, so I didn't show you guys my Inktober. It's okay, I'll show you next time. I'm behind. I only have done to like the 6th. So I have like over a week of sketches to do. But I'll do it. Probably. All right. Thank you guys so much. Catch the replay on Instagram TV or on YouTube, which I definitely recommend. See if those captions come out. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.